Happy Easter, happy Easter, happy Easter. Christ is indeed risen. He's risen in our lives, He's risen in our hearts. Now, of course, it's Easter season. We are celebrating the resurrection of Jesus. Him resurrected in our hearts, I beg your pardon. And also the fact that He went to hell, picked up the keys of death and hell, and resurrected on the third day. But apart from the celebration and the feeling good and all that, it just got me thinking, really, what does Jesus' life and especially his last journey getting into Jerusalem, the crucifixion and the resurrection teach us about our lives? And this is what I came to the realization. You see, Judas was one of Jesus' friends. I don't want to call him a disciple at this point because I want it to be relevant to you and me. He was one of Jesus' friends. He knew where Jesus was every other time, each and every day. He knew what Jesus was doing because he was under his leadership and under his teachings. He knew what Jesus was eating because many a times they ate together and they went preaching and doing all these things together. Remember, he had been with Jesus among the 12. Pause. How many times have you tried to do something and you have failed and you wonder what happened? I had everything planned out. I had everything figured out. What just happened? You see, a Judas is not somebody who is far from you. A Judas is somebody who is very close to you. Somebody who is AKA BFF. Somebody who eats with you. You see that friend of yours who tells you, by the way, I have this party somewhere. Can I come and borrow your dress? That one. You see that person who tells you, oh, don't worry, you're busy. I'll go and pick up your kids and drop them today. Don't worry. That one. That person who tells you, don't worry, I'll be there for you. It doesn't matter. And the most abused statement, oh, we are doing life together. Honey, listen. A Judas does not come from far. A Judas is very close to you. A Judas can be a family member. Your sibling could be the Judas. They don't come from far. Please stop looking. Stop thinking you're bewitched. Stop thinking that there is witchcraft in your family. There is only one gateway to your destruction as an individual. You see this mouth welcomes Judases and the people who are around you. You see, many marriages are broken, not because the husband and the wife were very bad people. No, there was a third wheel. Just look around. Who was the third wheel in your relationship? People get fired from jobs, not because they're not doing their job, but because somebody looks at them and feels that this person is a threat. Your colleague could be your Judas. You're opening up and telling them, you know, this is what's happening in my life. Or they're seeing you with a new pair of shoes and they're like, nowadays, see, you're dressing up very well, man. Where are you getting your shoes from? And you, out of your innocence and excitement, you tell them, oh, by the way, I import them from the UK. And they are wondering, with the salary that we earn, maybe they know you have a salary category. With the salary that we earn, how can you afford to be paying or to be buying things from abroad? Like, how are you managing with this salary and your lifestyle? And they start envying you. The envy is a Judas. The spirit of envy is the spirit that controls Judases. Because betrayal does not come from a vacuum. Betrayal comes from envy. And sometimes envy does not have to be from somebody who is beneath you. Envy can come from somebody who probably even earns more money than you, probably lives a better life than you, probably lives in a bigger house than you. But the fact that you are able to fall, and no matter how many times you fall down, you stand up with grace. you dust yourself off and keep moving. Judases aren't happy. Judases are not happy. But I want to encourage us today, just like Jesus was betrayed by his friend Judas. He was sold for 30 pence of silver. Judases do not betray you because actually they are going to make a kill out of it. No. It could be over a lunch date. It could be over a coffee date. It could even be probably a one-night stand. Just a sexual encounter. And they betray you. It's not going to be long-lasting. It's a short-lived thrill. It's a little excitement. It's just them feeling like at that moment they're above. So Judases are pitiful people. Judases are people who have no self-esteem, good self-esteem. They don't have it. Judases are empty. They're empty inside. But just like Jesus, even though he was betrayed by he was betrayed by Judas. And of course, he was arrested. He was put on the cross. He was beaten. He was struck with an arrow on his ribs. He was nailed. Just like Judas, you've gone through all that pain. But guess what? Jesus resurrected too. He is alive. And so are you. You have overcome the betrayal of Judas. You have overcome the humiliation. You have overcome the bad mouthing. You have overcome the maligning. You have overcome the attempt at character assassination. Just because they couldn't get you on that level, they decided to label you it. So hold your head high. Hold your head high. Because you're not just a survivor. You are a victor. Just as Christ, you are a victor. You're victorious with Christ as well. And for the Judases, let them watch you rise. Because just like the phoenix, you rise from the ashes. Though they think that they have killed you, they have destroyed you, and they have buried you in the dust, you arise afresh like the phoenix. So stay strong. Keep your head high. You are an overcomer. You have overcome. Happy Easter. And please be wary of Judas around you. Because the beautiful thing about the story of Easter is that Judas was created for the sole purpose of betraying Jesus. If Judas did not betray Jesus, we would not be having the salvation that we have and we enjoy today. So Judas was important. Judas is important in your life so that the next level, they have no access. Remember, Judas committed suicide, right? Nowhere in the Bible are we told that he was raised by Jesus again. His assignment was done. And when Jesus resurrected and went into heaven, Judas was nowhere to tell nobody nothing. So guess what? Judases are in your life so that you can elevate. So that the next level of your life, they are not there. So that they can see you from wherever, watch you rise, but they have no access to you. Enjoy your Easter, especially with regards to a Judas. Appreciate Judases. I appreciate my Judases. They know themselves. And when the time is right, I will speak about it. Because guess what? This is Voices Unfiltered. And nobody can gag my truth. Happy Easter, everybody.